what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Friars have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop, number 23.
Pitch on the way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado.
13, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Nope. And it's 1-1. Machado is off of first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here's Justin Smoak now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. His past history with Richards, he's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Popped him up. Machado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Franmil Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. First and second here with nobody out. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Hops this one up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Reyes at second, Torres at first, 1 gone. Flares this one over toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The set and the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Odds leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritcher. First pitch of the at-bat, and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here now the 2-2. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Randal Grichuk has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box now, Dalton Pompey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This for Machado down at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Eric Sogard goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Richards gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We've played two. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 13.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Machado stands at first with 1 out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. There's Sogard for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping in, Reese McGuire as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Myers, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count still. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 27.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Justin Smoke will be next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Renfroe on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. McGuire at third. Guerrero is over at second with one down in the inning. Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. As he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Number 44.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Rowdy Tellez the next at bat as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder,
Digging
15.
in, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell.
Runner in scoring position with Cerrone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A high fastball is in there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Padres nothing. Ready for another chance? Torres. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Davis is right there, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hosmer carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 14 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Odds leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading
now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 0-1 delivery. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Eric Sogard, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Pompey leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, and that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Looking to leave him loaded. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays strand 3, but they're in front 4-0. So digging in now, Manny Machado. Last time through was a base hit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 10. Hunter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Franmil.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. No runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 4-0. Phil Maton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Smoke, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Outside.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Grichuk carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Comes set with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Dalton Pompey. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 lifted in the air to center. Margot is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 flipped out the other way toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is outside for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Padres nothing. Standing in, Torres, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-0 now. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Plate, Will Myers 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now batting, Austin Hedges. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2 on the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. To Smoke at first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Daniel Hudson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Daniel Hudson.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Myers on third with 2 out. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Count remains 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Friars forced to settle for just the one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Jays lead it 5-1. Jose Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Reese McGuire. 2 base hits, both
Toronto,
singles to this point.
The catcher, number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fouled off. Castillo rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Popped up. Hosmer over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A pause and the 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Manny Machado now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Machado awaits the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hunter Renfroe waits on deck. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Franmil Reyes would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5-1. Robbie Erlin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
41, Robbie Erlin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak.
Leading
1
up
for
for
2
Toronto,
in the ball game thus
The
far.
first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 44.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And there are 2 away now. Randall Grichuk will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, then that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 5-1. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
So here's the Padres DH. Franmil Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Franmil Reyes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and a strike. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Torres. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pompey has a read on it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Friars 2. Stepping into the box, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Dalton Pompey.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And he fouls this one off. Pompey stands at second with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. One down.
Now batting.
Standing
Number
in,
51.
Jonathan Davis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, number 10.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-1 the count now. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 5-2. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
51, Ken.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 2-2 fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hedges, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Ground ball foul down the left side. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. San Diego down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Borucki earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Garrett Richards was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught Aston Martin, push one more, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. Straight check. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Drop the body, shotgun like she Kurt. We went through the track. My in the purse. And this ain't no rock the jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me with the speeder. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Crying like a Peter. Peter Piper. Pick up. Make it. I'm on the meter. Chilling on the chain with the seats is heated. Shadow my wrist like a diva. Leaders. With G's and sneakers. Like three stripes and slash. I'm undefeated. Push button, kick the jaw. Roll through like a soul. To the old school like Vince Vaughn. Nitro from the top. Hold it. We don't want no. Cut the coupe, drop the coupe, pump out the top like off the turn. Then she try to run and throw it in the first one. Aston Martin. Push one more. Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was a dirt. Larry Bird, send me run straight check. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, in that, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and I get close from back on Bello, I get silly from Flamin. I get packages from Paris, I got FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? Keep going back. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's going insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I beat too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, hey, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands are kind of dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country.
Aston Martin. Push one more. Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was a dirt. Larry Bird, send me run straight check. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Coach will tell me no one excluding one range of. We all wanted the picture, it's just our frame bigger. And that's the right one. I just go.
Ain't no time for that hoe. Like they be with the big. Thank you for your services and racing on my head. You sure that in your armor and penetrated. I get back, I hate it. Get out of here. I say congratulations, you're moving. Why you hate it? You wanna come back? Come and play with you. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest. No lesson. I saw your win. I caught a roll like a dog. I just wanna call it whatever. I got my record. Right the Beverly Hills. My sellers in the Beverly Hills. They want to belong to the same one. I came from them global. Never was afraid of it. Won't say that. Won't say that. Don't wait to win. It's a fortune. You really gotta say that. Don't get up. I raise my hand and raise your family. My plan. Don't do no gangster, they the plan. I'm out that S-class, I guess you won't see the bottom. I know her, who and every woody I'm around. Call it some money, call it picture for them. Hold up, yeah. I'm in my love, give my love, hold up. I'm on the front, like I'm ducking, hold up. Hold up, the river, you live in my love. So tell me, you get this jiggy, you ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 I want my boy. You can bring my gram. I don't play around. Got that pressure going down. Ain't no kitchen up in here. Step in the building with my vibe on the building. Slide on it like my guy is a brilliant. All of the rappers with your vibe to the side. I collide with the squad on your mouth. It's going on the pad. Surprise. It's going in my side. I'm that turn with the knob on the door. All the boys on the corner. Tight up for something. Stop with all that front. That big money talk to me. Reserve for those who got it. When you really got it, you ain't ready to talk about it. That's why I get that second on your rest and how you got it.
one time, everybody. They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it. Ride with them go. Time to see who be willing. I know that if they on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. The Uber on my hood, you have a tug yeah, I call it Dilla Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture. Hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my world. And I gotta get that first on shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't got a word. I'm looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with my nipples looking like Thriller. Ready for the millions, talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in the boogie with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't with us. They know we ain't in danger. If you think you with my squad, we've been running hard. Can't take that from us. We've been running hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? Run up in your city with that pretty boom clap. rocking like this, cause you could lose a great thing. Like Tupac and Nas.